Okay, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first workshop of the Polygon DevX Global Tour hosted on DoraHacks.io. I am Mishika, and with me, I have Blessing, who's a senior developer relation and ecosystem manager at Circles. Circles have been the pioneer of the stablecoin infra. I am very excited to get the ball rolling with Blessing. Blessing, if you have a few opening thoughts, since this would mark the beginning of the workshop series of the hackathon, feel free to, take the stage, share your opening thoughts, and then on to the workshop.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me. So my name is Blessing Adesiji. I live in the UK and I work at Seco as Senior DevRel for the EMEA region. And I'm happy to host this workshop as a part of the series of the Polygon DevX EMEA workshop. And happy to introduce our developers to what we've been building at Seco to take you through how to build on top of that. Yeah, so I'm happy to share more as the session begins. And then, yeah.
Perfect, perfect, Blessing. Let's go. Meanwhile, if there's anyone watching who has any doubts, any comments, feel free to put that in the comments section and we'll take that up by the end. Thank you. Yeah, go on, Blessing.
Oh, yeah, thank you. So, this session is actually on introducing Programmable Wallet, and I'll run quickly through some slides, and then I'll start the demo, taking you through how to build with Programmable Wallet, which is one of the new products that we've just launched at Circle. And yeah, let's get started. So, to start, I like to start with this quote. I find it really, really motivational and relatable that adopting blockchain technology is a big opportunity today and it will be a business imperative tomorrow. And that's why we're here. That's why we are talking about programmable wallet. That's why Polygon is doing this workshop, because we want to adopt the blockchain technology as a big opportunity today, and then because it's also going to be business important tomorrow and also help us. And there's also this quote that I like, that the beer is for the builder. So this is now the time to build, right? So at Teku, we want to empower the next generations of developers to build. And for those who are not familiar with Seku is a global financial technology company that is helping money move at the internet speed through the power of the internet. And we're building the future of the money. We already have large businesses leveraging our platform today through minting and transacting with USDC. And there's so much more to be done, because we want to create a platform that helps organizations run their businesses with digital assets on chain, right? So blockchain today solves important problems. So we all know that blockchain today solves cost problem, accountability and security problem, where present a new paradigm in accountability and ownership, and transparency, where data sharing at near instant is fully traceable and on an immutable ledger. We also have automation. We also have the speed. So blockchain transactions settle near instantly, allowing for efficient use of working capital and business partners. So that's why it's important that we look at blockchain to solve this problem, and also related to what I'll be talking about on programmable wallet. So we're already familiar with how blockchain improves payment. When you compare the way blockchain improves payments to traditional payment, you have speed, availability, cost, access, and then cash flow management, and also visibility. So when you take a look at traditional payment, it takes several days for payment to settle. But when you look at blockchain payment, it takes seconds. And also it's available 24/7 all through the year. The availability is there, and it's also really accessible to so many people, both the underbanked, unbanked, through the world. And also more people are using stable coin, and also to transact globally, and also cash flow management. So this is how blockchain improves payment today. And also blockchain and USDC makes it easy to move funds. We already have a ton of use cases in terms of payment. We have remittance, we have P2P transfers, we also have dollarizations, right? And also there are a ton of examples where organizations are leveraging these use cases to solve and use USDT to make it easy to move funds. We have MoneyGram, which lets user deposit and withdraw USDC from their wallet. We have our Cash App, and then there's Yellow Card in Africa. And actually, I just got back from Kenya, where I also had this workshop, and I spoke to the developer community, and this use case really resonated with them. And then there's Rain also, that allows users to buy, sell, and store crypto in the Middle East, Turkey, and North Africa. So we have a couple of use cases where people are using blockchain and USDC to make it easier to move funds. And also, I don't also want to limit us to blockchain for payment alone. We have digital goods, and they are using that to revolutionize customer engagement. A ton of use cases in this area. We have gameable P2P transfers, programmable, where people are using that to reward logistics with ease. And we also have a ton of use cases and examples. We all remember in December 2021 when Nike earned a huge revenue through NFT sales and revenue, and generated a ton of revenue through that in volume. There's also Time Magazine that also made use of this as well. And then there's a Starbucks beta program. So a ton of use cases, not only restricted to payment, but also digital goods that are revolutionizing customer engagement. So that brings me to introducing programmable wallet. So if you look at all these use cases, you now begin to ask, how can developers build on top of Circle to leverage on to build their own use case? So that's why we're introducing programmable wallets, and I'm going to be talking about programmable wallets and showing you how to build quickly with programmable wallet. So what is programmable wallet, or what are programmable wallets? So I want you to think of programmable wallet as a way to embed and transact with MPC wallet embedded in the application through a easy to understand user experience, and then you can build using REST APIs and SDKs. So we have two types of programmable wallets. We have developer controlled and we have user control, all which I'll be explaining through the course of this workshop. What is developer controlled and what is user controlled. And also, programmable wallets, you just build once and then you deploy on multiple chains, because we've got access. Programmable wallet is on multiple chains. You have the Polygon chain, and you also have other chain, right? So and also we're going to be announcing how to build on top of multiple chain going forward. So why are we building with programmable wallets today? We've seen a lot of challenges today, right? We've seen a lot of developer challenges where developers have issues with user experience, where they have issues with securities, and also developer experience. So today there's a ton of friction where onboarding using wallets, it takes a lot of process. You have to go through so many process, right, today for you to set up your own user wallet. But with programmable wallet, you can do that using the Web2 authentication method that everyone is actually really familiar with, and we don't have to memorize mnemonic phrases, and also smart contract interactions, and also gas fees. Paying gas on the blockchain has been abstracted away from the users. And when you look at security, you have to begin to think about, okay, security, private key management is super important when you're building. How can you handle this, and how can you implement it? Today is actually really complex to implement and maintain. But with programmable wallet, you have advanced multi-party computation, risk controls, and then security settings all set up into that, and it's easy for you to build that, and you don't have to worry about security. Then developer experience. When you think about how it is for developers today to set up wallet, you think about a lot of tooling, a lot of fragmented tools that they have to use. You have to work with multiple vendors, multiple toolings, and also operating and monitoring and also troubleshooting on-chain activities is actually pretty complex today. But with programmable wallets, through Circle's dashboard, you have a one-stop shop experience where you can build, test, and deploy application, right? So when I'll show you how to also do that, how to create a wallet really quickly. And you will see that we have a dashboard that is there for you to be able to just debug, for you to be able to understand what's going on, for you to be able to see every on-chain activity really in just a one place, and it's really easy. You don't have to deal with multiple vendors or multiple toolings. So eliminating that fragmented landscape. So let's take a look at the Web3 experience and how it can be simple and intuitive. So take a look at this experience. You have your users, you onboard your user with a familiar Web2 onboarding experience that they are really familiar with. And what are the Web2 experience that they are familiar with? You have when users can easily sign in with Google Mail or Apple Mail. So you can easily embed that into your application, and then they can easily connect that to their wallet, and the wallet is directly embedded into their application, streamlining user experience. So they don't have to install a third-party tool somewhere or download something that for them to be able to use that wallet experience for a particular application. The wallet is directly embedded into the application and just streamline every experience that the user have to go through to be able to use this wallet. And then there's in-app interaction. So think about gas fee payments, all the different blockchain complexities. Everything has been abstracted completely, and we have something that's coming soon that will make it easy for you to have your gas fee management, have a lot of this complexity abstracted away for you, and you can just focus on building. And then there's account recovery, intuitive account and access recovery. So with user controlled wallet, which I'll be talking about soon, it's a type of programmable wallet. You can easily recover your account by using your PIN code and also using security questions. So when you set some answers to these security questions, you can easily retrieve your account back, thus helping with account recovery, right? So and what are the use cases that you can use programmable wallets for to build today? There are a wide range of use cases, and we've seen a ton of developers building on this today. So there's asset management, where when we talk about exchange and different fintechs, where they facilitate programmatic high volume fund flow for yourself or for the developers, and also for a ton of end users. And this can be seen for different exchange. It could be peer-to-peer exchange, and also payments and transfers. So I want you to think about vouchers. You want to think about stablecoin exchange. So where digital payments that are programmable, and then they settles near instantly at low cost, and also using cross-border support. You can think about different cross-border transfers and payment. And also other use cases, we have identity and ownership. So think about token gated experience, where before users can access certain type of content, there's a token gated where they can have a wallet and have token paid for them, and then they can use that to do tradable items and then reward different accumulations. So these are a ton of use cases that we see developers building with programmable wallets today. So I just like to talk about this experience. So create wallet for merchants at scale. So Circle's programmable wallet functionality allows you to automate the process of creating digital wallet for merchants that you need to pay, and also allows merchants to create wallet for workers, sellers, and partners that they need to pay. So take a look at this flow. You have a payment service provider that would like to pay a couple of merchants, and those merchants would also want to pay their workers or marketplace sellers or different third-party vendors or third-party partners. So they can easily use programmable wallets, where the payment service providers create wallet for these merchants, and then the merchants that they need to pay, they have everything settled on time, and then the merchants also can create wallets that they would then use to pay the workers or marketplace sellers and different partners, right? So now let's talk about the two types of programmable wallets that we have. So we have developer controlled wallet and we have user controlled wallet. So developer controlled wallet is just think about it in terms of custody, where the developer actually controls, or developer have control over the wallet using the API, with the ability to create and also manage the custody of the wallet. And then for user control, you're giving the users the sole access to the wallet, right, via SDKs, and then the user can easily recover their account using account recovery process, and then using different type of questions, security questions. And so for you to build that today, we're going to be walking through developer controlled wallet in this demo, and then the user controlled wallet, you have documentations that actually talk through that and guide that. So So today, this is how you can build with user controlled wallet. So like I said, the wallet is embedded and customized for user experience for them to use the application. And then there's user pin code, which only they know and which only they use to have access to their wallet. And any wallet or interaction that they need to do requires the user to input their pin code, protecting the user assets with simple authentication method. So this is the simple authentication method I was talking about, and a ton of users are familiar with this because it's Web2 like is what they were familiar with. It is what you use to access your normal bank accounts today. So you can easily provide your PIN code to access your account and make transaction. And you need to provide this PIN code anytime you want to initiate transaction on your wallet. So and also, say you don't have access to your PIN code, you can easily recover your wallet using security questions. So when you're setting up your account, our SDKs allow the users to input their favorite security questions. So think about different predetermined questions that you can pick from rather, and you alone have answers to those questions. For example, I alone have access to where I grew up. So that could be a question. So where did you grow up when you were young? I provide answers to that, and then I can use that to retrieve my wallet. And then there's options to add int to answer. So say I can't really remember the answer to my question. I can add int that allows me to remember or provide me different knowledge about the type of answers that I need to provide to be able to recover my wallet. So these are just similar Web2 experience that users are already familiar with. So having them use that to be able to build a programmable wallet or build their own wallet would really, really help with adoption. So let's talk about how to build with developer controlled wallet. So I like to go through this flow that just shows you how to build with developer controlled wallets. And like I said, developer control the wallet or they have access to the wallet. So the user onboard and log onto the app as normal. So with the wallet automatically created and linked to the account. So you have all your users. So once they log in, once they onboard into the application, they have wallet already attached for them. So they can easily use that wallet for different transactions. So, and then the users can interact with the mobile and the web front. So if you have a web front end or you have a mobile application, so you use that, and then the users can use this front end to interact with the application, and then they set instructions to the server, and you on the other end, you programmatically execute wallet interactions and manage blockchain complexities on your user's behalf. So this is just to be able to manage different complexities for your users. So you have this nice front end prepared for your users, and then the users can easily interact with this front end. It could be a mobile application, it could be a web application, and then they use that to interact and then set the instructions that you execute on behalf of the user. And the user seamlessly benefit from Web3. So they benefit from Web3 without even realizing that they've interacted with a Web3 application. So this would also help with adoption. This would also help build on top of blockchain and makes it super easy for everyone. So they can send and receive digital assets, they can store and view and engage with NFTs and so much more, because today the wallet allows ERC20 tokens and a ton of other tokens, NFTs and different tokens, right? So that you can really just use and have it in your wallet. So today, how to interact with Programmable Wallet. I'll be showing you the direct API integration, and also we have client SDKs, iOS client SDK, we have Android client SDKs as well. So this is an example of how to create a developer controlled wallet. So you have this API to be able to create your wallet set. You have, and then you make a post call, and we're going to be seeing all that during the demo where we create wallet set and you create your wallet for your users as well. So, and then you can view your token balance, can view your NFT holdings, you can initiate transaction, and then you can view transaction history of a wallet as well. So you can make a get call to view transaction histories. So simply using APIs to interact with the blockchain. So, and we also have webhooks that would allow you listen for activity and then trigger different events on chain, and also automatically deliver that. And you can also monitor all these things using the API logs and also event logs using the dashboard that I'm going to show as well during the demo. So this is the time to start building. And we also have developer console, we have developer documentation, we have the sample app that is ready as well for developer to start using. So as this is the end of the slide, this is the barcode you can scan to join the Discord server and also have access to the Web3 services website or the dashboard, where you can easily have access to this documentation that would explain how to build on top of programmable wallets and build on top of Circle. So scan this barcode while we prepare for the walkthrough to join the Discord server. Thank you. Yeah. So while I prepare for the, okay. So I want them to scan the barcode while I prepare for the demo. Right. So all right. So I think I'm ready to share my other screen. I will just go to present and then share screen and then share my entire screen. Right. Can you see my other screen?
Oh yeah, yes, we can.
Okay, amazing. Okay, right. So, and sorry, how do I share access to these links? Is it after the workshop? Yeah, sorry, can you confirm how I can share access to the links after is it after or during the workshop? Can I drop it in the comment section?
Yes, you can also do that after the workshop, so we can just put it up on the hackathon dashboard.
Oh, okay. Okay, great.
Or
So
yeah, you can also put it in the chat, and we'll also broadcast it to the
oh,
developers watching this live.
okay.
Yeah, you can do it in the private chat, and we'll do that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I want developers to create account on the console so that they have access to this. So we're just going to continue. So again, to just do the recap of what the slides I went through, like I said, developer control, I want you to think about it like the difference between developer control that we're going to be working with today is that with developer control, you can the developer control the interactions, right? And they with that they have access to just allow the users to make activity on the blockchain, and that's what I'm basically going to go through. So I've created my account, and you can see on the left side we have developer controlled, and we have everything that we're going to go through today. So the first thing you should do is create the API key, right? So click on create API key. With that, you can easily just create your API key, and I'll provide the name. So we can say Polygon workshop, or whatever name you like, right? So create the key, and you can just copy it. This is my key, so I'm going to copy it to somewhere that I can save it for the purpose of this demo, right? So I'll just drop it somewhere. That's done. So the next thing is on the developer documentation, which I'm going to share access to now. Yes. So on the developer documentation, so to access the developer documentation, you go to developers.circle.com /W3S. So I'm going to drop that in the private chat, and they will help share as well. So yeah. So I'm going to I've dropped that in the private chat. And the next thing is I'm going to drop my API key right here. So the API key that I've just created, I'm just going to drop it right here. And the first thing we want to do is navigate to developer account and get public key for entity. So I will explain the reason why we need to get public key for entity. The reason is that we need to use that to create something called a ciphertext, which is an additional level of security on top of every interaction, or on top of every API calls that we need to make to the blockchain. So I'll just drop my API key here again, and then I'll click on try it just to show you how to do that. So, and that returned a successful call, a successful 200 call. And then I'll just copy this response. Copy the response, and this is what I'm going to use to create. Sorry, it's taking a while sometimes. Okay, let me just copy the whole thing and then copy. Yes. Okay, so the only thing I need from that is my public key. So the public key within the string, that's what I need. So I'm going to navigate to this Python. I'm going to navigate to this Python script where I'm going to use that to create. Where I'm going to use it to create. 1 second. Okay, yes, amazing. So I have this Python script. I'll also share the links, the URL also as well. So you have access to this Python script where you can just clone the repository. It could be in Golang or Python or also Node.js. We are working on a way to automate this, but essentially this Python script allows you to generate your ciphertext. So just to add extra layer of security on top of your API calls. So I'm going to replace this. This is my old ciphertext. I'm going to replace that. And the next step after this is to generate something called the entity secret. So I'll remove this and then generate something called the entity secret. So I'll run this script. I'll actually run the next script because the next script generates the entity secret. So I'm going to run the Python file in the terminal. So I've been given my entity secret. I'll now copy this entity secret. So with this entity secret, I can use that to generate the ciphertext. So drop this in this X encoded entity secret, and I can use this entire script to generate the ciphertext. So run Python file within terminal. So that gives us the entity secret ciphertext. So entity secret ciphertext, I'll just copy it and have it stored somewhere else because we are going to be needing it to make our API calls. So the next step after creating the entity entity secret ciphertext is to register it. So again, I'll navigate back to the developer console, and in the dev control, I'll navigate to configurator and I'll paste the entity secret ciphertext here. And as you can see, the entity secret is a 32-byte key used to enhance security. So when making critical API requests, such as creating a wallet or initiating a transaction, the entity secret must be appended to the request parameter. So for every API calls that we're going to be making for creating wallet set, initiating transaction, we need to attach the ciphertext to every API call as request parameter. So I'll register this, and once that's registered, I'll download a recovery file that will just allow me to be able to either reset or rotate the entity secret. So like I said, because this is still in beta, we're working on a couple of steps to make sure that this is automated and this is easy for developers to be able to go through and create entity secrets and then entity secret ciphertext and then attach it to their API request. So now that the entity secret ciphertext has been authorized, we'll navigate back to the developer reference page, the API reference page, and the first thing we want to do is create a wallet set. So for developer control, like I said, because the developer have access to the wallet creation and all that, another activity, you create wallet set. So I want you to think about wallet set as a set that contains multiple wallets in it, right? So create wallet set, that's the first step we want to do. So we need idempotency key is required for every API important API calls or API requests that we want to make. So for this demo, we'll be going back to we'll use this. Let me use UUID generator because the idempotency key that we're going to be working with is UUID format. So we'll generate that and then we'll paste this right here. So then the entity cipher text that we created in the previous step, we're going to copy it and we're going to drop it right here. So once we have that right here, we'll give it a name. So let's say first wallet, right? So we have our first wallet. 1 second, first wallet. actually first wallet is okay. So we have this, we're making a post request using this parameter. We've added our idempotency key, the entity ciphertext, and then the name of the wallet set. So once you click on try it, it creates, sorry, 1 second. Reusing an entity ciphertext is not allowed. Please re-encrypt your ciphertext to generate a new. This is a new ciphertext that we just generated, right? So I'm wondering why it's giving that error. Okay. 1 second, let me try, because I've created code. Okay, so I have a new ciphertext that was generated. So try it again. Please re-encrypt the. Okay, all right. So one thing I'm going to do is, let me see if this is working. Let me try and get a wallet. Try and get the wallet. So get a wallet, right? So try it. Yeah. So I don't have a wallet created already. So, and I'm trying to create a new wallet set. So let's try to use. Okay. So base string, right? Because we just created this new ciphertext and we have it registered already. It's a new one. Entity secret is registered. It's last updated. So I'm going to go back here. I'm just going to try it. For some reason, I don't know why that is not working. First wallet. Try it. Okay, still the same message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reset it. I'm going to try and reset it. So let's generate a new. Let's generate a new public key. So if you generate a new public key, I'm just going to grab this again. Right. So all right. So I'm going to remove this Xcode, just trying to go through the process one more time to understand why this is not working. Run Python file. Okay, sorry. Run Python file in the terminal, right? Yeah. So, all right. So, and then I'm going to run this script now again, just to generate a new. So we have a new ciphertext. So we have a new ciphertext, and I'm going to go back here and I'm going to enter it and then reset this new ciphertext. So click on the button reset, right? And then confirm that. Okay, so let's download the recovery file. So essentially what I've created is I've created a new ciphertext to just basically go through this API call one more time, because for some reason I'm not allowed to create a new wallet set. So I'm going to grab a new UUID and then I'll copy this new UUID. I'll drop it here. So let's grab our new ciphertext again one more time and then drop it here again. Right, wallet 1. So hopefully, wow, this is really interesting. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to refresh this so that everything just clears out and refresh the page. Okay, now this is interesting. So essentially, what I was trying to do is I was trying to create a new wallet set using the entity cipher text. So I'll go back and figure out why I'm getting this error, but I should not be getting this error because I'm not reusing a new entity cipher secret. I've encrypted it and I generated a new cipher secret as well. So once you have your new wallet set created, all you need to do is create a new wallet. So create a wallet. To create a wallet, you need your idempotency key again. You need to input that idempotency key, and then you need to select the blockchain. So we select Matic Mumbai for our testnet, and then we could create multiple wallets, right? We could create two. So this is where you provide the digits, right? And then you'll be able to create different, and then you'll be able to create multiple wallets. And then you enter the ciphertext, provided that we've generated a new ciphertext. We enter the ciphertext, and then we enter the wallet set ID. Essentially, the wallet set ID is part of the response that we're going to get from the wallet set the moment we create a new wallet set, and then we're going to hit the try button, and then we're going to get response on how to create wallet sets. And these other couple of responses allows you to be able to list your wallet, get your wallet, update your wallet, and then you can get like token balance for your wallet as well, which allows you to fetch digital assets balance for a single developer control using unique identifier. So you provide your ID here, and then you provide token address, which is important. You provide the token address, and then if you have multiple transaction or multiple token, you can provide that happen at different. So if you have multiple wallets that were created at different time, you could either provide the from to and date just to be able to filter using different parameter, and then you get response that shows the amount and then the token and then a couple of other token objects, right? Also, you can get NFT for a wallet. You can also initiate transactions. So I would have loved to create a transaction that is sent from my wallet and just send to this so that you can see where you can easily create a wallet transaction and then transfer different tokens, right? So you can also do a lot of things. You can list transactions. The API allows you to list transaction. You can estimate fee for a transfer. For a transfer transaction, you can estimate fee for a contract execution transaction. You can also validate an address. So these couple of API calls are there to be able to allow you to just essentially do a lot of transaction and also do a lot of wallet and in-app interaction. So imagine you have this API and then you can integrate that into a mobile application or into a web application. So you could do like a token lookup as well to get the token details as well. So these are a ton of API calls that the developer controlled wallet allows you to also make, right? And also the wallet as well. So you can create your wallet, just to recap, transactions as well, and then also do a token lookup. So this is the user controlled wallet that requires the XDK for you to be able to use that. And I said, well, we're not going to talk about that. So one thing I'll do is I will sign out of my account and then sign into my other account to be able to show you a couple of dashboard interaction that I've done in the past, right? So I'm just going to do at circle.com and then do this as well. So sign in. So I'm going to, this is my other account, right? So, and in this account, I'll go to dev controlled and I'll go to my dashboard and you'll be able to see everything. Okay. So yes, let's go to wallet. I've not created wallet at this time, right? Okay. Transactions, I don't have any transactions here as well. So let me log into my other account, my other demo account, just to see different transactions that I was able to create. So this is from my other previous demo as well. So, and then sign in. So while that is loading, okay, perfect. So I'm going to go to developer control. I'm going to go to wallet. Okay, perfect. So I was able to create a couple of wallets and then do some other transactions as well. So this is how you monitor your transaction. This is how you monitor your wallet ID, see transfer inbound, transfer outbound, and you can use this to just really monitor and stay on top of a couple of different activities. You can see the API logs as well, the post call, the errors, the success errors, and then the other response, the request details, everything, and then you can filter. And the reason for this is that we want to give you access to a one-stop shop experience where you have all the tools that is necessary for you to be able to interact with the blockchain using the wallet. So you can also monitor different on-chain activity, different transactions, or using your developer console. So sign up onto console.circle.com, create your own account, and start testing. So the error that I got the other time trying to create the ciphertext, I'm going to take it back to the team, and then they'll be able to provide feedback. So hopefully when you're trying it as well, you won't have the error, because the programmable wallet just got to stay in beta. We recently just announced it, so a lot of work is still being ongoing to be able to fix it for developers and make it easy to use. And it's part of the demo that it's part of the feedback that I will take back to the team, right? So as well, you have your webhook logs. I've not created any webhook, but say I've created webhook, you have your webhook logs, and then you can monitor different interactions right there, and also different logs, notifications that you've created. You can monitor everything right here. So you have everything that you need. So I believe that's it on about this session, and I'd like to round up and give it to the organizers for DoraHacks if they like to share more information for developers regarding this workshop. And again, I would like if you can switch to the Discord barcode. If you can help me switch to the Discord barcode so that they can scan that. The slides, so that they can scan that and then join the Discord community, where we'll be able to walk you through how to use the programmable wallet, especially for developer controlled as well.
Thanks a lot, Blessing. Lynn, if we can quickly switch back to the last slide where we
Yes,
had.
yes. Just this last slide is still on. If you can switch, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So this is the barcode. So join the scan this barcode to join our Discord server, and I'll be able to help you go through building with programmable wallets, especially developer controlled wallets, and also show you around the user SDKs that we have as well. And I believe everything has been shared in. So when you go to developers.circle.com/W3S, you have all the resources that you need to be able to build on top of programmable wallets. You'll be able to see documentations, detailed step-by-step tutorials that will guide you on how to create API calls, work with the dashboard, and then view a lot of different and stay on top of different activities and be able to monitor your activities. So again, scan the barcode and I'll be able to talk to you in the community.
Thanks a lot, Blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really comprehensive, and I hope the developers can get started building on Circle. Yeah, here's the Discord, Circle Discord, if you want to direct any queries, feedback, or anything too. And you can also reach out to me at Mishika251 on Telegram if there's anything in general regarding the hackathon process, submission, etc. that you'd like to know. With that, we conclude today's workshop with Blessing. And with that being said, we also have two workshops which are scheduled for tomorrow. The first one is at 8:30 to 9:30 PM IST, which is with Tony Orlando, who is a software engineer at Polygon, and it's about getting started with the ZK EVM stack. The second one is just right after that, which is 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. IST, which is with Cameron Morris, which is who's again from Rally Protocol, about building mobile dApps with Rally Protocol. So yeah, that's it. We're getting started. We're getting started quick with the Polygon DevX Global Tour, and I'm pretty excited to kick this off. With that being said, thanks a lot, Blessing, for being with us
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for having me. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
yeah, with that, we conclude our today's workshop. Thank you, everyone, for joining in.
Yeah.
And yeah, being
All right.
patient. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Bye.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye.